I really liked this comment, so I'm going to give out as much information as I can throughout 3 minutes. The first step y'all can do is go to Planned Parenthood and on the search bar, type in gender confirmation, scroll all the way down to the bottom and set up for an appointment. There's also a number you can call to talk to the department head depending on what city or state you are in. A lot of people had questions about the letter of support from a therapist. What they told me was I would have to go to a therapist for one time only, and that therapist literally was the nicest person ever. He stated his name and he was like, I use he, him pronouns. What's your name? What are your pronouns? Super nice, super welcoming. Now, because it was only a one-time deal, all of the questions were only dedicated to my gender dysphoria, my gender, my pronouns, my situation, my support, and everything. Because I have such a bad background, I don't have the best support. I do have a household full of trans people, which is super nice, as well as my best friends. Considering I'm an orphan, he does know that I do have a lot of trauma and recommended therapy, which I am going to now. But all of the questions were only specific for my top surgery and my gender dysphoria. He asked me questions on how long I had been using they them pronouns, as well as my new name rather than my legal name. What was great about this therapist is it wasn't some old white lady saying, oh no sweetheart, you're a girl, like you have titties, you need to keep them. No, the entire company that I went to for this therapist, they're all educated in the LGBTQ plus community. They all know what it's like to be a part of that community or an ally. So I wasn't going to some straight white lady in her 50s or 60s telling me that I can't get it. I had to change because I just got out of work. Now after that, basically it was just a shit ton of paperwork between Planned Parenthood and my primary doctor. Planned Parenthood sent me over papers that I had to give to my doctors so that my doctors can give out my information, my medical information, history and stuff to Planned Parenthood. My doctors also made me sign a paper just in case they lost my stuff. They made copies and they made me sign it in case it gets lost, that they have permission to give my shit out to them. After all of that was situated, because I'm going to Dr. Mosser, I had to go to his website, which is Remedily. I think that's how you pronounce it. He has certain criteria for his website. I had to post pictures in just underwear, and I had to post 6 different photos or 9 different photos of different angles, nothing so he can see. They did comment back saying that I was a good candidate. During this process, you'll also get an email stating what your insurance cost, if there's a deductible, what you'll have to pay out of pocket, in pocket, everything. Now I'm at that point where I've done everything that both my Planned Parenthood and my primary doctor have done, as well as Dr. Mosser's website. I have finished everything, all of the paperwork. Now I'm just waiting for a consultation. Once I get that, then I will let you guys know my process further on. I would also recommend not changing your name at the same time as you getting your top surgery, because that also causes paperwork problems, which is what I'm doing and having to deal with.